Hey guys, this is going to be another episode of Dota Diary, and this week I've actually want to tell you guys that you'd be surprised, maybe not, of how much I learn from coaching you guys.
Banana slam jam.
What I mean by that is you'd be amazed at how many similar issues there are between like a 2K, 3K player and myself. Like there's a lot of overlap. Maybe it's like a slightly different version of the same thing, but when I coach you guys, I have to explain myself. I become much more self-aware of what I'm doing wrong, and I've also started to notice that if my coaching students are all doing something wrong, I most likely do it wrong, or I haven't made a video on it. So I've actually started noticing that, and that's one realization I wanted to talk about in today's Dota Diary. But for all you out there that are trying to learn Dota and prove with me, this video is going to be more emphasizing gameplay decisions and being confident in what you know. So disclaimer, there's really not much that you can learn during a Dota game. A lot of what you do during the Dota game is basically an application of what you already know, okay? The times that you can learn during the game itself is when you're not exactly sure what you want to do, and so you try something and see if it works. But a lot of times when things go right or wrong in a Dota game, just like most other things, the learning process comes from like reflecting on it afterwards. You know, after the game ends, what exactly did I think of that play? Was that a good play? Would I like to do that again? Etc. The issue I've now seen in a lot of my coaching students, but also something I realize is reflected in my own play, and really the core of this video, is the emphasis that I want you guys to realize that first, you don't really learn anything in the middle of a game. You're just playing. And two, is to trust your own gut on what you currently know. If you think a play is bad, if you have a strong inkling that that play is bad based on the knowledge, skill that you have in Dota, don't make decisions that are not your own decision. Now, that may seem kind of toxic and like somewhat of a team game, right? But Dota is so much about individuals understanding what is correct for them in a game and how that will all come together in a team composition. Now, I want to show you guys a clip from one of my coaching students that I had this week. And I really felt like I was looking in the mirror. So right now, he's the jug. You know, you can see that they're losing. And he feels that he wants to fight around the top half of the map, which I agree with, generally speaking, especially when you're losing. Invading enemy triangle isn't exactly ideal. You know, invading enemy triangle usually happens when you're ahead. But if you look at the minimap, he's actually drawn an X for his team, you know, telling them, I don't want to go here. Don't go here. Go here. So during the session, I was talking to him, but even here, you can see so clearly that he doesn't want to go there. And a lot of you, I truly believe, have the mindset that if your team does something, no matter what role you are, support or carry, that you just have to follow them. And I'll just tell you that if that's your mindset, you'll just stay at the bracket you're in because you're effectively letting other people of the same rank make your decisions for you. So if he feels like his knowledge tells him to not fight here and to fight top, all I want for you guys, this is the entire lesson I am preaching today that I am learning myself, and it is paying massive dividends on my own play, is to make your own mistakes. Don't follow other people's mistakes and don't allow them on your team to make you make mistakes, especially ones that you have already learned before and you already knew in the back of your mind that that was going to be a suboptimal play. Now, disclaimer. If you're not exactly sure what you want to do in the game, try to be a bit more open to what your teammates are saying. Maybe they have a better idea than you do in that specific case. And either way, if you're not exactly sure, that's an opportunity to learn. So, you know, the more lower rank you are, probably the less scenarios you're familiar with. Be willing to maybe follow your team in these types of circumstances. But when you know the situation is not ideal, don't do it. So we're going to play this clip out. and see exactly, you know, he wanted to go top. He tells his team not to fight here, and he's going to do exactly what I told you guys I don't want you to do. His team's going to start a fight down here, and he's going to feel like he needs to help, right? He's going to go like, ah, shit, you know, I got to run to this fight, help my team, right? And this is generally what it looks like if this is your decision making, right? This is generally what it looks like. Is you go to this fight, you're like not so sure about it, you're kind of halving it, like half showing up to the fight, half not, and then you just die, right? Or like best case scenario, you like spin TP out, sort of thing. If you truly feel that a play is not good, just don't do it. If you're a support, if you're a mid, if you're an offlaner, if you're a carry, it doesn't matter what position you're playing. Make your own mistakes. If you are certain or fairly certain that a play is suboptimal, communicate to your team just like he did here. And if your team proceeds to not listen to you, that's fine. Don't follow them to the mistake, guys. It never works out for the best. Now, maybe you say, BSJ, what if he won this team fight? What I'm trying to tell you guys is that if you did this exact scenario where you didn't think you were supposed to do it, and then you go 100 times, it's gonna average out to be worse than doing the play you wanted to do, okay? In this case, it's gonna lead to you farming more, right? But I can tell you, I have won so many games playing whatever role, truly, whatever role, by just playing my own game. And if I feel like my team's kind of doing random stuff, unpredictable, probably happens a lot to you guys at the lower MMRs, I really emphasize doing what I think is best for my hero at all stages of the game. And you would be amazed how consistently doing the right thing, you'll give your team many chances to eventually make the right play. Now, this is going to be a hard one for a lot of you to stomach, but if you truly believe me and believe in what I'm trying to teach you guys on this channel, I implore you to like really buy into this mindset. It has been an absolute game changer for me. I enjoy Dota way more. I feel like I have more control over the outcome of my games, of the outcome of my own decisions. I feel like I'm learning more. I feel like what happens now is every mistake I make doesn't feel like shit. What I mean is, like, I thought the play was right, so I did it. And if it didn't work out, then I learned from it. But making these plays that you feel like are bad, that your teammates kind of baited you into, dude, I know you guys know how it feels. It feels completely and utterly terrible. And I'm telling you guys, buy into this and you will just enjoy Dota way more. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this. I will be doing Dota diaries as well as meta updates every single week. That's the plan. I know I told you guys 5 videos a week. So one of them is going to be a meta update and one of them is going to be a Dota diary. I want that to be understood that I feel like I'm learning a lot. I feel like I'm critically thinking and trying to improve my own mindset and gameplay. And I would love to bring you guys along with me for the ride. And I think it's something that can only really be done with consistently keeping you guys on the same page as me. So that's the idea. I'll kind of keep you guys posted on exactly, it's going to be consistent. I'm thinking Mondays for meta updates and maybe Wednesdays or Thursdays for diaries. But just know that this is going to be coming. I hope you guys enjoy the content. I think personally, these are 2 of my most necessary content to keep you guys fresh and constantly improving. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later. Like, comment, subscribe.